This is Bonnie Schroeder, and this is Project 1, working with Adobe Garamond and Helvetica fonts. Helvetica is the first font, and it's amazing what just twisting a few letters around on the page could do, going from an initial upright image to rotating it about 45 degrees counterclockwise. One of the unique things about this image that is much more evident when you identify the individual letters is that what looks like an I above the M is actually an L, and which is important to note to ensure that we have the right number of letters and glyphs in the image overall. But because they are so similar, they gave a nice balance to each other in creating the lines and the definition that draw your eye across from the horizontal line between the M and the B and the W. The softness of the S throws in a nice spine in the bottom corner and just gives a nice balance overall. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I was a little nervous about the angular one, and I'm so glad that it was recommended to go with that. Adobe Garamond, I actually love, I'm totally in love with the Q. And because of the uniqueness of the Q, both as a capital letter and as a lowercase letter, it is shown in here twice, and to get a unique balance of trying to find a way to not have to try and darken the background every time, I had played around with the X's and found by doubling the letter up that you could still see enough of what the letter was, but really make a play on the overall appearance of the X in the upper quadrant. And the upside down eyes just gave an interesting kind of whimsical feel that complemented the S and the Q. And overall, I think this is actually my favorite image of the two final compositions, but each kind of stands alone in their own space.